G'day, mates. Your girl Monét is back, and you're watching The Exchange Rate, where our assets may be frozen, but the tea is popping hot. So, I jumped off a building in Auckland last week, and much to everyone's surprise, I made it in one piece. I think. New Zealand was absolutely breathtaking and seriously one of the most amazing places I've been on my Drag Race journey. And not just because of the lovely people, the rich Aboriginal culture, or the Game of Thrones filming location sites, girl! Khaleesi, I see you, bitch. But because on my one day off, I found the lovely Thai restaurant Pok Pok and ordered enough food to feed a small family in the West Village. Let me tell you something, you know it's a problem when your Uber Eats order comes with not one, not two, but 3 place settings. Don't judge me, bitch, I was hungry. Listen, we've got a jam-packed show for you guys today. We're getting a spa treatment from lip expert Sarah Hopp. We're breaking down the Drag Race UK premiere with a very, very, very special guest, and SNL's comedy legend Cecily Strong is up in the building! Love her. But first, let's get into the gig. Hit it! I got the big titties on today. Oh, we got a couple. Yes. It's been so long since I've been here. I was gone for 2 weeks in New York, went immediately from summer to like this fall, rainy. It's been dreary ever since I got back. Isn't that shady? I missed the last good days of summer, because you know, that's when in the last few days of summer, that's when the dick is good. You know what I'm saying? Because people are about to go back and look at this, she's snapping, You feel me? That's when they're like, oh, it's about to be fall. People are gonna be like eating real nice and you know, they're like giving up the summer bodies. It's like the perfect time to get the right kind of trade. But that's all right, because I'm still single, so I'll be a hoe all winter as well, okay? You too? Or is this your man or your friend? I mean, I know lots of twin fuckers out there, okay? You know those couples, you see them, you're like, are y'all brothers or are y'all partners? And it's like, both work. So, brothers and partners. This story is very similar to that because Miss Kylie Jenner, Kylie and Travis Scott called it quits. Now, you know, you have to realize the Kardashian girls, they're in like, Kylie is 21, 22. She's 21, 22, but in the real world, she's like a 35, 37. You know, like these girls have lived a life. She's been on television ever since she's been 9 years old. So her and Travis Scott have been together for 2, 3 years now. They had the baby, Dream, Stormy. Their daughter, Stormy Daniels, guys. Now, they had the baby Stormy together. They've been together for a while, and now they're calling it quits. And I'm like, girl, good, get rid of it. Like, live your early 20s. When I was 21 years old, granted, I was single, not by choice. So, I was single, but at least I was able to live and experience life and do all this stuff. And the shade that I think with this is that the Kardashian fans and Drag Race fans are very similar in that they are savage, okay? The fans are all up in her old tweets, her old Instagram story things, and they're like, oh, cut to 3 months ago, they've been separated for a long time because Kylie had this picture in her closet of her and Travis together, and then the picture wasn't there back in the day, so the fans put 2 and 2 together and be like, oh, this did not just happen. This been done going on, okay? So, I mean, if they have been separated for a while, she's 21, she's probably gonna get back with him in the next season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, season 29 and a half, whatever they're on now. They're probably gonna be back together. It's probably a storyline for the next season to keep us watching because that's how they do. I'm not gonna say that everything they do is fake, but a lot of it is very suspicious, okay? And then the other shade is that Miss Kylie Jenner, when her and Miss Thing broke up, she took a little excursion, a little trip over to the music studio to see an old flame of hers by the name of Tyga. And allegedly she was dropping a friend off. What friend is at your house that needs to go to Tyga's music? Like, I mean, at least give a good lie that we can maybe believe. Like, that is, you know, you was trying to slide on in. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, you're curved. So he like let that, he squashed that. So Kylie is a billionaire, and now she's single, she has a kid, but as we know with the Kardashians, she'll be just fine, and she'll be up with some other rapper in about 2 weeks, and then we'll be talking about that situation. It was much like her friend Miss Miley Cyrus, who then broke up with her girlfriend too. Y'all hear about this too? Why are you clapping? She is free, she is free. I'm so confused by Miss Hannah, sorry. I'm so confused by Miley Cyrus. She really perplexes me. We talked about this story before. Her and Liam Hemsworth, which they told me in the meeting today, they were together, do y'all know they were together for 10 years? 10 years! And Miley is 26, which means they got together when she was 16. And I don't know how, is he very much older? Is he like Cher and her husband, Sonny? No, I don't think so. I think they're very close in age, but they've been together for 10 years. So in the last part of her teens, in her early 20s, she's been married to this dude. So I think now she's like, I want to like, you know, Miley has lived the life. We done seen her twerking on the Mexican flag and doing all kind of crazy shit. But I think she's like, you know, I'm in my mid-20s and she tried dating. So she left Liam and she was dating a woman named Caitlyn Carter, who was together with Brody Jenner, who was Kylie Jenner's, this story is too much. It's all these lines are being crossed. Like, who is who anymore? I don't know what's going on. But so Miley was with Caitlyn Carter, who was with Brody Jenner, and then her and Caitlyn Carter were dating for about 2 months, and Miley was like, yeah, I'm kind of over it. And they had moved in together in the span of 2 months. Women move fast, okay? Try to catch a gay man moving into your house in 2 months. I know, I have gay friends who've been together for 10 years and they are still living in separate homes, you know what I mean? So they were living together and they were dating and they were doing that whole thing, and then Miley and her called it a quits. Caitlyn was completely blindsided. She was like, I did not even know this was happening. I thought we were in love. And Miley was like, fooled you once. And so now Miley has moved on and she's in another relationship dating someone else already. It's admirable. It's admirable. Like, I wish I could move. Like, I'm the type of person, when I break up with you, bitch, I'm in bed for 4 weeks. Call the National Guard, bitch, because I was just in my room, curtains closed, it's dark. I'm like, I just can't. Miley is picking up girlfriends and boyfriends and dropping them off like fucking yesterday's news, all right? So, I mean, more power to you. She's in her mid-20s. Live your life, sow your royal oats, a la Color Purple, a la Coming to America, and just live your life. And who knows, maybe in 5 years, her and Liam will get back together, they'll have a kid or two. Because Miley don't got no kids, does she? No. Right, so, girl, let your freak flag fly. Amen. You ever look at the Jenner Kardashian girls and be like, damn, y'all are really out there doing it. I mean, these women are billionaires for being personalities. Isn't that fierce? Mm-hmm. Anyway, sorry, random thought. Now, this next story really fucked me up because I'm very torn. I don't know what, sorry, I'm gonna prop myself up because I'm like so in a ways about it. So Miss Cardi B. Cardi B did an interview with Access Hollywood, and you know, they were asking the questions about her having a kid and how does she make that work with being a successful, she's the most successful female rapper we've had in a very long time. No, she's broken so many records. She's like the most successful female rapper of all time, getting awards and accolades and all this stuff. And they ask all these questions about how does she balance all that. And, you know, she answered them honestly, but Access Hollywood shaded her a little bit because when they printed the story, the headline was, Cardi B's baby doesn't even know her anymore. Some like crazy headline. And so, you know, for clickbait, to sensationalize it, so y'all scrolling Twitter would stop and be like, oh shit, what did Cardi say? So they posted this video and Cardi was upset, fuming, rage. She's like, I cannot believe they are taking my words and twisting them. The title was Culture Calls Someone Else Mommy. And, you know, you have to realize Cardi B is not your average chick. She's not Jenny from the block. She's a hood bitch from the Bronx, okay? Cardi B, I know this girl. I went to high school with this girl, okay? Oh, y'all went to the same high school as her?
She's in Renaissance. We're from the Bronx. You went to high school with Cardi B.
You wait, like actually like Cardi.
High school with Cardi B.
Like y'all were roaming the same hallways the same time.
Popular, but she was in our class.
Really? You see, she's a hood bitch, right?
She is like.
That's what I'm saying. Like I know these girls. I got beat up in middle school by these girls. Okay, I know these girls. So Cardi B, and then Joe Budden chimed in on his podcast, and he was like, so she's saying that Cardi B is not a real artist because she took so much time off to have her kid. First of all, of course, a fucking cisgender male will have an opinion about a woman having a fucking kid and telling her how to raise a child when he has not birthed anything from his loins. Excuse me. Like I'm so sick of men interjecting and telling women how to use their bodies about having kids. Man, shut up on women's issues. You have no place. You have no right. Just be quiet and listen. Anyway, so then that pissed Cardi off even more. And then Cardi B went on this Instagram live. Can we do we have the live? Do we have the rights? We have the video. Work. Play. iPad 10.
Are you crazy? That shit is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That shit got me so hot. Shit got me so fucking hot. Like, I don't play when it comes to my kid, my nigga. Don't play. I don't play when it comes to my kid. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Bitch ass niggas.
I mean, she's hot, and you can't tell her how to react. Like you like talking about her kid. Like this is her pride and joy. This is her bundle of joy. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell her how to feel. But I feel where Cardi B did overstep the line is that she started going after Joe's family and screaming at his mom and saying that and hoping that Joe and Malice, his co-host on the podcast, hoping that his mother dies and gets AIDS. It's like. I know. It's like, Cardi, you had us until you started saying shit like that. I mean, there are lots of queer people here in this space tonight, and it's a very sensitive topic, and to trivialize something like AIDS and using it as a weapon to like damn this person's family. It was really in poor taste and a really bad choice of words. But again, Cardi has a history. She's one of the celebrities out there who is always completely uncensored, completely unfiltered. She just lets things go out of her mouth. She was under fire recently for using trans slurs and and stuff like that. So yes, it's disgusting that she used that language, and hopefully she can use this as a teachable moment. But I mean, she clearly hasn't learned from her past behavior and saying whatever she wants before. So I doubt that she will from this as well. But it is really deplorable, and AIDS is not a laughing matter. AIDS is not a joke. AIDS is something that our community, people were demonizing us in the 80s for being HIV positive and having AIDS, and for her to use that was really, really, really in poor taste. And yes, I'm a Cardi fan, but if you are a fan of someone and you really idolize them, you think that they are your inspiration, you can also look at it with a very, very, very discerning eye and say, hey, this is wrong, and ask them to apologize and to change. So, Cardi, if you happen to see this on Twitter, that was not cute. We love you, but that was not cute. And please, please, please stop using language like that about our motherfucking community, ho. He's jumping like, hey, he's like, damn, O'Day. I mean, I've been called worse. I have. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really excited. Okay, so I've been a big Eddie Murphy fan. We talked about Coming to America earlier. I love Eddie Murphy. Now, Eddie Murphy came, Eddie Murphy Raw from 1987 was like his coming of age. He did this special and people were like, this is the greatest comedy stand-up special of all time. He's the king. Eddie Murphy's the greatest, boom, boom, boom. But in this special, it was really, really, really rough when it's talking about gay people and, again, talking about things like the AIDS crisis and using them as as punchlines in the stand-up. And Raw is an understatement. That special was really, really, really triggering. So if you have time, if you can find it anywhere, go back and watch it. So in '87, of course, we are living in a different time where we are more sensitive and we are going back and looking at the language that we used before and saying, hey, this was really, really, really risque and not good at all. And in '96, about 10 years after the special came out, he apologized. He was like, these comments that I made back in my special in '87 were really gross. They were not cool, and I was a real asshole. And and I apologize for what I did in my special back then. But he has this new Netflix movie coming out with people like Titus Burgess and some other people, and this special is coming back up under fire again. And people are like, hey, we know you apologized in '96, but we want you to talk about this again. And Eddie Murphy is acknowledging. He's like, the PC culture is, I get it, I understand, and I feel like he's basically apologizing again and saying that he knows that he was wrong. And I think that Eddie Murphy is a comedian who is able to look outside of himself and not be like, PC culture is stupid. I hate it. I'm a comedian. I want to make whatever jokes I want to. He's like, you know what? You guys are absolutely right. I'm sorry. My humor was disgusting back then. I was using gays and trans persons as punchlines, and I apologize. I am so sorry. But you have people like Titus Burgess, who is a star in the movie, and he's like, you know what? PC culture is like is stupid. He's like, Titus Burgess even said fuck cancel culture. Which I agree, cancel culture is toxic. It is like Laura Spencer. That was too much. But, so Titus Burgess agrees that Eddie Murphy was really sweet to him. He was great in the movie. And I think that Eddie Murphy deserves a break. And he is acknowledging his mistakes and he's moving forward. And I think Eddie Murphy is a great comedian. And I think his new movie will be amazing. And let's give him the chance. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not, what's his name? Little one. Kevin Hart. He's not hurt. I was like, man, I said what I said. Like, look, it's cool. Like, Eddie Murphy's acknowledging his behavior, acknowledging it was bad, and he's really, really looking for it to change. So I think we should give him a chance and watch a new movie. Yeah? He's probably really old now. Right? How old is Eddie Murphy? Okay, Google. He's old now, but, if you want to take me on a date, I'll still go. You know what I'm saying? Money talks. Okay, sorry. The last thing I'll talk about is Drag Race UK. Who is watching Drag Race UK here? 10% of the room. Okay. I watched the first episode. They sent us a screener, and I have to say, I fucking loved it. I love the queens. To me, they're so funny. It's such a fresh take on Drag Race. No shade, because here we are. I've benefited from Drag Race, but it's a little stale, and it's getting to be so much of the, before the season starts, we can all tell you the first 5 episodes, how they're gonna go with the challenge. We know the formula. It's so formulaic, it's so stale. But Drag Race UK, it just feels fresh, and that these queens really don't give a fuck. You have American Dragons that are like, hi, I'm Kim Chi, and I'm here to chop suey the competition. They come in, hello, love, since me, I'm a scallywag bitch from London, and I want to jack off on your face. You know what I mean? It's so fresh, and they're just being so irreverent and just really just so gritty, and I love it. My favorite so far, I have to say, one of my favorites is Blue Hydrangea. I don't know if y'all have seen it. But Blue Hydrangea, she did that coin thing. It was so, I'm really excited, and I think it's really good. Also, one of my favorite parts was RuPaul not understanding anything that they're saying. I'm like, bitch, RuPaul barely understands English sometimes, okay? So now you wanted to understand the Queen's English too? So you will see. But we do have a very special video for you guys with our brand new Drag Race correspondent, all right? Let's see what he has to say.
Who is gonna get exposed tonight?
Kendall. It's the 76th annual Hunger Games, and bitch, the tributes are fucking ready. Now, we start off with every contestant entering the workroom, and everyone has their own statement piece. And they jump right into a photo challenge. Now, the queens have to model with their severed heads. And the best part of this entire challenge isn't the challenge itself, it's RuPaul trying to understand the UK lingo. My favorite part was whenever Bag of Chips was like, people call me a bit of a gobshite. And RuPaul's like, would the audience back home know what a gob is? Bag of Chips is just like, when you have a gob about gobbing too much, you gob. And RuPaul looks broken. She just does not know what's going on at at all. Now, Scaredy Cat wins the mini challenge and they jump right into the main challenge. They have to create 2 looks. One Queen Elizabeth inspired look and one hometown look. And bitch, the looks are insane. Now, I'm just gonna say it now, I was shocked by Something Wong. We were not fucking ready. And Something's bowl look gave me 2.0, bitch. She's just here to fight. And then Blue Hydrangea came out serving cake by the pound. Get it? Oh my god. Then the Vivienne won the challenge and I was a little bit shocked. The internet was a little bit shocked. However, she definitely brought it. She had 2 very strong looks, but Something and Blue Hydrangea fucking brought the camp. But no fear, Vivienne won a huge prize. She won an entire enamel pin. Now, to the US viewers, people were just kind of like, what the fuck? It was a coveted thing in a lot of people's childhoods. The Blue Peter badge was given during the Blue Peter program to children who were on the show, so it was a very nostalgic moment and a money saver for the show. Speaking of which, what is the main prize of the show? You guessed it, a WOW Plus show. Doesn't Soju have one of those? And wasn't she like first out on season 11? You know what? No. But since BBC is taxpayer funded, they are unable to provide an actual cash prize with taxpayer dollars. But to be honest, it's kind of crazy that Drag Race is taxpayer funded in any country. Now the lip sync was something else. Miss Strokes killed it. She won, and Gothy Kendall lost. Anyway, thank you all so much for having me on The Exchange Rate. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at JakeYonsei and yeah, bye.
Don't forget, you can stream new episodes of Drag Race UK every Thursday on WOW Presents Plus. The same time it premieres over there, which 3 months, whatever, you'll figure it out. Well, now, the cold weather is coming and you know I can handle no chapped lips. Oh, grrr. Luckily, we have a solution. Say hello to the lip expert, Sarah Happ. Hello, Sarah.
Hey.
How are you?
Hello.
Oh, I love when they put me next to these ladies. I am big as hell, ain't I, girl? Look at that. That is a ridiculous. All right, here we go. Sarah, how are you, my dear?
I wanted to be tall today, too.
I mean, I can take off my shoes, but y'all don't want to see that.
No, you don't want to. You wouldn't.
Right.
You
Oh my God,
wouldn't.
your lips
Hi.
are great.
Thank you. It's my
Wow.
job. Kind of my job.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm here to solve your chapped lip issues.
Now tell us why.
You don't have that problem,
I
though.
don't. They're
You
very
don't.
glossy. You see that?
She wouldn't demo this product for me. She's like, don't mess with my lips.
Oh, absolutely not, girl. This is Fenty Beauty, okay, honey? We don't mess with that.
So good.
So now, why the lip scrub?
Why the lip scrub? Because like we all have chapped lips, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to see any of this. I don't want to see picking, none of that. Like there's no reason to have chapped lips, so we have to scrub them with sugar and juicy, yummy oils.
Okay, so this is comprised of sugar and oils.
Sugar and essential oils. I mean, it's more stuff than that.
Right.
You know, but yeah,
I'm
it's like
I got sugar at home.
yeah, it's not the same thing. It's so it's like sugar, juicy essential oils, and it's edible. It smells.
Is it edible?
You'll smell it at least. I mean, here's what I do.
Oh, it's edible. That's good.
I mean, it's delicious, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that is good.
Right?
Okay, work.
Yeah. So I made it in my kitchen 15 years ago when there were no lip
Wow.
scrubs. Yeah, nothing comes from my kitchen but lip scrub. But now there are tons of them. It's made in a very fancy lab, so don't worry. This did not come from my kitchen.
Word.
Nothing does. Yeah, so lip scrub, and then you use our lip slip, which don't Google image that. Because, but I trademarked it first. I trademarked it a long time ago.
Okay.
Glossy balm that hydrates. Like, you know, like girls, boys, like when you have to like reapply your whatever. I'm not gonna name drop brands, but you know, you like put something on and then it goes away and you have to put it on. Nope, you put this on once and it stays on
For the whole day.
all day.
Work.
Till you take it off.
And how often do you have to do this?
Every single day.
Every day.
Please.
Okay.
Please, like if you don't want to have chapped lips, if you don't want to have flakes on your lips, if you don't want to have dry lips, lip scrub every day. I always say, I'm like, I will leave the house with like a messy bun. You wouldn't. And you wouldn't leave the house without lashes, but I will leave the house with like a messy bun.
Yeah.
Like, you know, no makeup, but I won't leave the house without scrubbing my lips.
Scrub your lips. Now,
Yeah.
now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Will this improve my lipstick wearing?
Oh my
Because
God.
that's my biggest problem is,
Oh my
like,
God.
no matter how good the formula is, like if your
Yeah.
lips are just even a little chapped, like it just does not stand the test of time.
It makes it worse, right? No.
Yeah.
So you have to start with a smooth palette, right?
Yeah.
So get those flakes off, get that baby smooth lip on, right? You're gonna have like baby smooth lips. And then from there, everything you put on, whether it's like a matte or it's like a gloss, it's just going to wear so much longer. Like we're gonna make all your products work better.
Work. I'm into that. That sounds good, yeah?
Like, we're just here to help. We're basically like a PSA.
Yeah. Should we should we demo this product on someone?
Yeah, who's ready? Who's ready?
Come. Yes, so we have a gentleman.
I love a
here.
gentleman.
Yes.
I love a gentleman with good
You're
lips.
in the middle of us, right?
Come up here. Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm James.
Hi, James.
James,
Our
talk into your
earrings
microphone
match.
so we hear you, baby.
James and I have matching.
Hi, I'm James.
There we go.
Our earrings match, James and I. Hi.
Okay,
Hi.
so
Okay.
James is gonna demo our
Let's do
product.
this
James is
dance.
gonna do
I need
it on
it.
his
I need
lips.
it.
You have very nice lips, by the way.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
cute.
you.
Do you want to take a bite?
I'll take a bite. Oh, you're just feeding.
I mean, right? Like,
Sarah, this is a lip demo, not a food
I
thing.
don't
We are not Rachel Rain up in here.
I don't have too much.
okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so look at these lips, by the way. Do you inject? Just tell us.
No, God made them.
Good for you. Good for you. So we're just gonna scrub James's lips in a circular motion like this. Okay, his lips are
You have
ridiculous.
beautiful lips.
By the way, if you'd like to come model, I live in LA. Okay, and then this sounds
which flavor is this
crazy.
one?
This is brown sugar.
Brown sugar, yes.
Brown sugar. All right, so we're gonna wipe it towards your mouth. Your lips really are ridiculous. All right, and
It is
then.
edible, so if anything gets in there, they're edible.
Okay, so now seriously, I'm not kidding you. Lick the rest away. I'm not.
It tastes so good.
People
It really
think I'm
does.
kidding.
I'm not
When I
playing.
say this more, people think I'm kidding. They're like, "You're kidding." Lick it away, right?
It tastes so good.
Like we already ate it. Just lick
really
it.
does.
It's so good because it's by your lips, which is good. Okay, look at how bright and baby delicious pink his lips are. Can you look at that?
Yeah.
Can we get it before and after? Okay, so now, how much time do we have, Monét?
However much you want, boo.
Oh, don't say that. I'm gonna be here.
Okay, we got 1 minute.
Don't say that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna really quick, I'm gonna show you, this is our Sweet Clay lip mask. You don't have to do this every day.
A lip mask.
A lip mask.
Oh, masks are so big. Everyone is doing masks, so they're lip masks too.
It's frosting for your lips.
Word.
So it's not a serum, it's not a stick-on, it's like frosting for your
Sarah,
lips.
this is a food line. You are
This
making
is-
food.
I know, I'm about to sell you cupcakes. All right, so here we go. So this, you slather on like this. Look at how insane his lips look. Also, totally selfie it and hashtag us.
Yeah. And how long do you leave the lip mask on for?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay.
It stays on like frosting. It never dries. It stays that consistency. You
Word.
look like a freak show. It's like 80s Barbie, you know?
Yeah. He's giving me. This is very Monét X Change 2012.
Right? Right?
Just no liner, just a pink lip like.
It's a big pink lip. I love it. I mean, I kind of like this look.
Yeah,
you
I like it
know?
too.
I don't know. Okay,
so now do we wash it off or just wipe it
No,
up?
tissue. All you
Tissue.
need in like our whole line is a finger and a tissue. Because
Word.
who has the time?
Yeah.
I don't have the time. Okay, so then we're gonna go like this. Just like this. This is a lip facial, you guys. Like for
I
those of us
love.
that get facials, why don't we get lip facials? Hello. All right, so okay.
You have to like
Baby smooth.
Yeah, so-
wipe it away. And then the last step is the lip slip. This is the glossy
Lip slip,
balm.
okay.
Let's, again, don't Google images it.
Lip slip.
There's a girl you were talking about earlier. Anyway,
Kylie Jenner.
so I didn't say it. So okay, so now this is lip slip. Put this on. It's gonna stay on and on and on. Like you're not gonna have
Is
to wipe
this
it
what
off.
you're wearing right now?
What I'm wearing.
Because I love how glossy your lips are. That looks great.
I don't
stays
inject
on.
either, but I think about it every day.
Word.
All right, I'm not gonna, but you know, whatever. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Don't get into it. Okay, so you slather this on, and it should feel like cashmere for your lips.
How do you feel?
How do you
I feel delicious.
Good. I love it. Look at that. Yeah. Good. That's your lip
Look at it
facial.
too.
I have
There we
like
go,
lip
perfect.
envy. I have lip envy.
I know,
of
you have
this
great lips. Look at
dude.
that.
She's Louise, man.
Uh-huh.
I live in LA. Come model for us.
Next up for our demo.
I will.
Yes.
Cute.
Also,
Cute.
Sarah, I heard that there is speaking of fall, you have a pumpkin spice flavor, you know.
It's called pumpkin spice latte.
It's pumpkin
Word.
spice latte.
I hope we don't get sued by a company anytime. But yeah, it's pumpkin spice latte. I mean, it's
Pumpkin
serious.
spice latte, the white girl Starbucks
Yes,
of choice.
miss.
Amen. You like pumpkin spice, don't you?
And like twinkle lights.
Twinkle lights, I love that.
I know,
Lord,
yeah.
make some noise for Sarah. Happy all for the star. And listen, and everyone here is going home with a gift card for 20% off.
Thank you.
Now that we got our lips looking right, we got to take care of our teeth. It's time for another Expert Opinions.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Harrison. I am a dentist at Madison Dental Group. I am Monét's
dentist.
dentist.
I, for a very long time, was fucked up about dentists. I'm like, dentists intentionally want to hurt you and fuck with you and screw you. But you honestly the best dentist I've ever had.
You're so sweet. You're the best patient.
Thank you. Well, I know. Which one is more important, flossing or brushing?
So it's a lot about maintenance in general. So it's important to do really both of them. I can't say one or the other.
You guys want to
I
the other?
can't.
Okay, so soft, medium, or firm. Which one is the best one to use on your teeth?
Okay, so you want to use a soft toothbrush.
Really?
You do. You don't want to scratch your teeth away.
Is my hand too much? Really?
I mean, twice a day.
Twice a day.
It's a lot, yeah.
Sometimes I dabble in 3 times a day.
Do you really?
That depends on how much dick I'm on, but not on the regular. Charcoal scrubs, are those good for your teeth?
Oh my God, Monét X Change. Thank you for asking this. So, charcoal is horrible for your teeth. When you're doing it onto your enamel, you're wearing away your enamel, and so that enamel doesn't grow back.
What is your honest opinion about things like Smile, Direct, Club, and Dove?
When you're taking your own impressions, you don't have a dentist supervising. You move your teeth too fast, your teeth can get loose, they can fall out. I've had patients who have done it and they didn't tell me, and then they come in with a big problem, and I'm like, what's going on?
Girl,
What happened? Why are your teeth like all moving around? And there's all kinds of problems.
When you brush, okay, I always go ju 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 ju, and then on the inside,
Yes.
up and downstairs.
You're doing it.
And would you say that my teeth are perfect,
I would say they're-
excellent, or exuberant?
Ooh, I'm gonna go exuberant, A++, plus.
We just have you here to boost my ego, Dr. Harrison. That's really it. You just here to let y'all know that I have perfect teeth. So save your comments, because y'all hating. Recently at your office, I had a baby tooth that was stuck in my mouth for like 25 years. And you were like, you have this little thing in your tooth. I'm like, I do. And I would feel it all the time, and you would just yank that motherfucker out. I was like, and I miss that tooth.
Oh, you miss it?
I do.
Did you put it under your pillow?
It's under my pillow. The tooth fairy never came because she's shady. So Dr. Harrison, I have a friend. His name is Spob the Fat Thing. And he is missing about 23 of his teeth, right? What would you say is the best course of action for him?
Take them all out and start over again. Start over again.
You heard it first. Ground zero, start from the bottom up. Okay, just knock them all out. Miley Cyrus, a wrecking ball, and start the bitch all again. Okay, good. Dr. Harrison, thank you so much for being here. This is very informative, and we love you.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was great.
Dang! This message was brought to you by
Madison Dental Group.
After 7 seasons and counting on SNL, she's probably the only guest who's worn more wigs than me. She's played Melania, Liza, Rachel Maddow, Stormy Daniels, and hundreds more. Everyone, please welcome the hilarious Cecily Strong. Okay, first of all, you look so sickening. The sequins, the eyes. Who did your eyes?
Amy Clark did
Amy
my
Clark.
eyes. She was very excited.
Oh, I live.
She flew in from LA, not for this. But when she found out I was,
not for this
yes,
shit.
for this. When she found out she said, "Please let me do your makeup."
God,
and she said,
love-
"Can I do anything, right?" And I was like, "Yes."
I love it.
I have to pay respects.
Also, your legs, you just look incredible.
Well, that's nice of you. I'm dying on the inside. Yeah.
So, Cecily, I met you on the internet before All Stars 4.
Yes.
I obviously followed you.
A lot of chat rooms.
A lot of chat rooms. And then you did All Stars 4, and you seemed like you had such an interesting job critiquing us because you had crazy people like Monique Hart confronting you and being so crazy, but you were just like, there you are, look at you. You look so cute that day as well.
That was fun.
Also, you look
That
like
was church.
You look,
That was like a church
You look like a schoolgirl. You look so young and spry and.
Just like now.
Did you like judging Drag Race? Was it weird?
I loved it. And when you go in, it's Silmar, it's gorgeous.
So far.
And then I didn't know what season it was.
Oh.
And you were my favorite. You found out later. And my friend Joel was doing his detective work and was like, Monet hasn't posted one. And I was like, oh my God, what if Monet is here? And then I had to play it very cool, which I did.
You did, 100%. You were honestly, but here's the thing, I'm not even trying to say this because you're here. You were one of the few, this is no shade, one of the few judges who's like actually helpful, because a lot of times the judges who critique us and help us in challenges, they sit there and they're just like, yeah, that was great. But you were like, actually, no. If you maybe put this joke in the beginning, like you were actually trying to help us succeed, where sometimes these judges are shady.
I think maybe it was that I don't think I was that great. I think it was just like little competition then.
Yeah.
If you just say anything. And there were just some, I mean, like, I've had Valentina and.
Girl, which was a train wreck. Like, nothing you.
But I
Nothing
love
you could've
whatever
done could've
planet
saved
she's
that.
on.
Oh,
and it was
she's-
sort of like, why would I give you any notes? Stay on that planet. It's better there.
I also didn't know that you were from Chicago. You don't strike me as, you strike me as a New Yorker. You don't strike me
Really?
as a Chicagoan.
Oh, that's funny. But you've heard me drunk. It really comes out and it's not attractive.
Which I went to see you at SNL. You invited me to SNL, and I was behind the scenes, bitch. I was next to all the dressing rooms and shit, girl. And it was, thank you for inviting me. It was such a good
anytime.
time. Peppermint came too.
Yeah.
She was late.
We don't speak anymore. Yeah.
And also, you went to, you and I went to, you were part of Second City, which is the improv troupe over in the Windy City.
There's a couple of them, and
Oh.
there's a lot in Chicago.
I thought about doing an improv troupe. I just don't think I would be
You're very
good.
funny.
No, but it's a different funny. Like y'all, like it's just different. I'm like funny haphazardly. I'm like I like luck into a joke where you're like.
Well, improv comedians are not usually funny. Anyway, I shouldn't say that as a whole, but I mean, like everyone's training, and it's.
I mean, y'all have a very, very distinguished alumni. You, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, all these.
Yeah, we weren't there at the same time. It's like, there's like 8 billion people, so there's a lot of like Joe Shitbauer or something who sucks.
Are you currently single?
I've been single for. I'm a nun.
Same. I honestly feel I'm gonna be so single. I'm just gonna go luck back into virginity. I really feel like it's gonna. My hymen is gonna form again.
I've sewed back up, like my parents did before my wedding. Yeah.
But dating in New York is so hard, right?
Yeah. I mean, when you're 35, it's like. I also am like, I need a lunatic. I need someone who's insane.
On the same crazy level as me.
Right.
I need that, and it's hard to find.
I need like a sociopath. And you don't even, but who wants that? So I'm just sort of like, well.
When growing up watching SNL, was it always your dream? It was like, I'm gonna be on SNL one day, or you like.
I mean, growing up, for sure, when you like are allowed to dream big, and no one tells you, oh, that won't happen, you little fool. Yeah. So then it was, I mean, even like auditioning, it was like, don't even assume it's gonna happen.
I imagine like the process of auditioning for SNL is like Drag Race, because the Drag Race is crazy. You have to do like 40 questions in and out of drag. You have to do an acting challenge, a singing challenge. You have to sew something.
Oh no, that's harder.
It's crazy, but I feel like the audition process is probably ridiculous.
I was flown out 4 times. It's more that it's like, what am I doing here?
You flew me out as well.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that was not a drag.
Just wanted to make sure.
It wasn't a read. I was flown out. I think you took the bus to Silmar. No, I mean, it was just. Then you go on these weird like speed dating things with all the producers. And you're like, I'm a really fun person. I think I talked about Trader Joe's.
Really?
Yeah, that's how fun I was like, well, I buy cucumbers and wine.
I want like some like shady backstage. Like who is the messiest co-host you have? Like who is like a mess? Who was like every week you're like, this bitch is here again.
It's very rare, and I'm being honest with you because you know I would tell you, but everybody's really nervous and on their best behavior.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all been there for so long.
Yeah,
like,
so I'm the messy one. Yeah.
Like I imagine like y'all are probably backstage like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go on for the scene now. Oh, you like, like Cecily to stage. I'm like, okay.
Oh no, I can't.
But that would be me 100%.
I'm so tired that I can't have a drop to drink or anything. Yeah, some people can do it high.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really, you could guess. And they do it very well. Yeah.
Ooh, the tea is hot. I love it.
It's some of our greatest. Yeah.
Honestly, it's really, really, really good. And also, so when I was after the show was after I won and everything, and Cecily sent me a message. Cecily sent me a message. She's like, "Hey, girl, you coming in? I would love for you to come." I was like, "Oh my God, I would love to come, but traveling and stuff is really hard." So then one day I opened my Instagram, and Cecily and Leslie Jones sent me a video. They're like, Leslie goes, I just wish Monét cared about our show to come to our show. And it's so sad that she's not there anymore. That was your homegirl, your ace boom coon.
It's so quiet there now. But I did send her a vibrator for her birthday.
Shut up! Shut up!
This is so funny. I said from one old horny bitch to another. And she told me Keenan was there when she opened it, and she was like, "Bitch, I thought it was a microphone." So that's where Leslie and I are at. Like, is this a microphone? So I've never seen one.
I just imagine Leslie Jones opening this, in my
You're
mind.
on stage with him.
In my mind, Cecily's so crazy. It's like a huge 10'9" box, and then she opens like, "Whoa, I wonder what it is." And Keenan is like, "Oh, I wonder what's in there." And she just pulls out a vibrator. And Keenan is like, "And I leave."
And
you know what I mean?
and that's not a microphone, and I have to go. Yeah. I have children.
Does he have kids?
He has the most adorable children.
Oh, word.
Most wonderful wife, yeah.
Well, if you guys ever need any more drag queens as part of any sketches, I would love to swap by. Funny story. So when Katy Perry was there and she did the whole with all the drag queens. So let me tell you the motherfucking TV.
I mean, I think I heard a little, but I don't know.
Girl, so I'm living my life, being the sixth person out on RuPaul's Drag Race season 10. Woo! Living my life, and I get an email. They're like, "Hey, Katy Perry's doing a thing. Would you like to be part of this video?" I'm like, "Absolutely, I want to do this 100%." So I go down to the fucking place all the way on 11th Avenue and 0 Street. I'm like, it's like that part of New York where there are no trains, no buses, no roads. You're like, where am I going to? To this rehearsal. Boats, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in the Hudson River looking for this place. And then and I get there and then they have me sit there all day. And at the end of the day, they're like, "Yeah, Katy doesn't want to use you." Bitch. And obviously, it probably was not Katy Perry. It was, the whole team. But I was supposed to be there, and then we would have kind of met before but it didn't happen. But that was just.
But you know what? Exactly, because it had to be this way.
It had to be this way. But now we're here on my motherfucking talk show. So Katy Perry,
and now we have to do this.
You.
And we love you, Katy. Thank you. Thank you for letting us have this.
And I will be sending you a vibrator later this week. So I want to play a game.
Okay.
Called Scenes from a Wig. Okay, so Kate, can we find the wig, please? Look at this lovely wig.
Oh, gorgeous. That's a good one.
In honor of Bianca Del Rio, we got this wig. So how it's gonna work is we're gonna reach inside this lovely wig, and they're gonna be a command for an improv scene, and then we just have to act it out. Very, very whose line is it anyway?
Okay.
Okay?
And we're acting it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not physically, physically or not, however you feel comfortable. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be dead.
So I'll let you pull one for me.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
When it's really 8 inches.
Okay, things I would say if it's really 8 inches. Okay, here we go. Oh. Is that all of it? Should we take it out for a walk first? Mmm. Delicious. I'm gonna burp it. I don't know. That was not very good. Okay, I'm gonna pull one.
A whole scene.
Yeah.
With a carrot. Should I put it here?
Just leave it. Yeah, it's trash.
It's trash.
All right. Things you shouldn't say the first time hooking up.
Oh, God, it's like everything.
Okay, so I'm here. We're there, and we're like, hey.
This is my real life. And it's like, just so you know, my dog will be sleeping on the bed.
That's all right.
I hope that doesn't ruin anything. And you will be sleeping at home.
Really? I have to go home?
Yeah. Yeah. Please don't call me again.
I have, when it is the most awkward thing when you hook up with someone and their fucking dog is staring at you the whole time. It's like, is this dog, is that you?
Yeah.
Is the dog into it? Is the dog
And
judging me?
I'm more like, it's not that I want my dog watching. It's that I'm like, it would break my heart to be like, get out, girl.
Well, that's what I want. I'm like, tell that motherfucker to leave, girl.
So I'm kind of like, Lucy, maybe just move there.
And they just sit up there, it's like. And also when they start panting to the, anyway, you know, it's just too much. Okay, pick one.
Usually it's just like a. And I'm like, see, she doesn't like it anyway. She's judging us. Okay, let's see. Things that you wouldn't say on a first date.
Isn't we just had that?
Well, hooking up. You and I just go, that's our first date. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, girl, same thing to me. Okay.
Oh, you want me to be?
Yeah.
What should my name be? What would you like? What name?
Xavier.
Hi, Hey. I'm Xavier.
Hi, my name's Lucy.
I know a dog named Lucy.
Does your dog watch us have sex?
This one did, yeah.
Oh, well, just so you know, I haven't been tested in a year.
Wow, dangerous. Oh, you're a Christian Scientist. Great.
Let me read one. Okay, we got two more. Here we go. Things Rue says when the cameras stop rolling.
Oh, I just assume, I can never say anything. I just assume that's when Ruth sleeps.
Sleep standing up, full on.
Yeah, just like, that's it. Because Ruth's always working.
He really is. RuPaul is, people don't
No
realize.
breaks.
No breaks. I mean, Drag Race is the only time he's in drag, which people hate. But I'm like, if I could do the show out of drag, I sure would, honey. Okay? I'm gonna do another one. I didn't like that one. Yeah, fuck that.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, they only have, okay, here we go, this one.
Oh.
Things you wouldn't say to a priest. Oh, this is good.
Oh, well, I would probably. I'd be like, so I heard the Pope said you can fuck now. Isn't that the new thing? Yeah, the Pope said they can fuck now.
Really?
So, thank you, Fleabag. There's got to be some nasty ones in a good way.
There have to be.
They can't all be nasty in a bad way.
Have you ever done a confession? I've never done a
No, I'm not Catholic.
Yeah, I'm not Catholic either. But like when I thought that, because I grew up Methodist, so I thought the whole rest of religion was that, and I was the only one. So I always wanted to go to like a fucking confessional. I have a dream to go into one in drag and just be ridiculous. I was like, bless me, Father, if I have sinned. He's like, what are your sins, my dear? Well, let me start, Father. So when I was 10 years old, I want to like just give them the run and like scare the shit out of them.
But I feel like they must, I'm like, if you're hiding your face, they're not putting the cream of the crop back
No,
there.
they don't.
I assume.
They don't hide the faces anymore.
What?
Yeah,
you gotta look at them?
Yeah, the new ones. You gotta look and tell them.
Oh, there's no way. I talked to my therapist on the phone. I can't even look at her.
Okay, you do the last one.
Ooh, characters you shouldn't bring to Snatch Game.
Ooh, Whitney Houston. Who's one of you that you wouldn't bring to Snatch? Well, I mean, you obviously play every character in the fucking book.
Well,
is there a character that like scares you? You're like, I don't know.
I think like anyone that's like funnier than you, like I would never do Joan Rivers. I wouldn't do.
I thought you'd be a great Joan Rivers.
But it's if I had to write the jokes, no way would I be like, this is gonna be funnier than Joan Rivers. I wouldn't do a dead child.
Right. Okay, do you know Trixie Mattel in her audition, this is online, so it's not spilling any tea. In her audition for season 7, her Snatch Game character was Helen Keller. Not Helen Keller, Anne Frank. So,
very similar.
So, she'd do the thing, so then they'll ask her a question, she'd be like, and she'd write it down and she'd be like, it was
Now
Google.
it's Helen Keller.
YouTube it is so funny. And Frank. Yeah, I mean, Joan Rivers, that would be a
Or
hard one
like,
to do.
or doing one of the judges.
The judges, no.
You couldn't.
Yeah, someone did Michelle, Sharon Needles did Michelle Visage. It was really good.
Well, I guess I wouldn't do Rue.
Real, right, yeah, we saw how that worked out. Rue is a hard one.
Yeah.
Unless you can make it really funny. Honestly, if I was a white queen, I would just get in black. I'm kidding. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That'd be a brilliant idea. Yeah.
The internet will love
People love that.
Y'all, make fun of Cecily Strong, y'all. Cecily, I love you so much.
I love you, my fave.
You can catch a new episode of SNL this Saturday on NBC.
Gorgeous.
NBC.
That's it.
Yeah.
What is it, a fourth?
It's a major 6. NB.
But like Maria from West Side Story,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Look, are you a musician?
No. Am I a
It's a
fan of
fourth?
musicals and drag
It's a
queens?
4th. All right,
It
calm
is
down.
a
Don't try to
fourth.
out me.
I said it's a fourth.
It is a 4th. It is a 4th.
And Maria. Fourth.
Oh, yeah, it is a 4th. I don't know, whatever, girl. Now, before we go, I'm giving out our tip of the week. This week's tip goes out to students of the White Station High School in Memphis, Tennessee, and their self-proclaimed Queen of Extra, senior Brandon Allen, who they crowned homecoming royalty. 17-year-old Brandon rocked a gold gown at homecoming where fellow students chose to do away with the traditional king and queen in favor of gender-neutral titles. Work, bitch! The gown was cute. It's such a beautiful story. If you have time, go YouTube, Google it. It's a very, very, very beautiful story. Anyway, that's all we have for this week. Tune in next time, and remember to always keep your mother currency in check. Peace! Yes! That's sweet.